Good morning, everyone. Some people it's in the afternoon, especially in the UK. But here it's like 7:41 a.m. But this is Sunny Justice with It's a Crime and Shame. And of course, before we get started, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell for all the latest notifications whenever we drop a video or do a live, and follow any of the cases that maybe matter to you. Thank you guys very much, and if you guys don't mind giving this video a like and a share as well. So in this video, we're going to talk about a couple things. The first thing we're going to talk about is the petition for Nicola Bulley. Now, this petition was started by Nirvana Rainbow, pretty name. So it says, why this petition matters. Nicola Bulley, a 45-year-old mum of two from Inskip, Lancashire, UK, disappeared. On January 27th, Nicola's dog Willow, Willow's harness, and Nicola's mobile phone were reportedly found at a bench near the River Wire in St. Michael's-on-Wyre, Lancashire, UK. Sadly, Nicola's body was discovered from the River Wire in St. Michael's-on-Wyre on February 19th of 2023. There is much more concern and confusion about the circumstances surrounding the disappearance and death of Nicola Bulley. The police investigation was flawed from day one. There is frustration with the way the investigation was and is being conducted. There are many discrepancies. This petition is calling for a new, full and thorough investigation. A new team to reinvestigate exactly what happened and when, to establish facts and truth. There must be a change in policies and procedures for how the investigation into a missing person is conducted and managed. Lessons must be learned and mistakes acknowledged. Nicola's case has touched the hearts of people all over the world. We must act to ensure change and ensure nothing like this can happen again. I absolutely, wholeheartedly agree. And we're fighting for justice for Nicola Bulley. We're fighting for justice for change. We all know that this case has been flawed from the start. That their work in how they handled Nicola Bulley, a high mispa, right from the start. And then again, Rebecca Smith basically just says, well, because we had them right away looking right in front of the bench area, so that was an excuse to not have it cordoned off. You're talking about a lady that they're claiming, okay, at the time is a high mispa, or that they're saying, I should say, is a high mispa. That means that they have concern about her welfare because they think that she could possibly have done something to herself. Okay, that's exactly what they are thinking. So when they kept saying that it was an accidental, a slip and fall into the water there, it kind of really goes against why they were calling her or deeming her as a high mispa, is because they were obviously worried, and probably because of the January 10th phone call, which is exactly why, say, Paul would have brought it to their attention. Who knows, right? But that's exactly what she was deemed as, a high mispa. So if they find her phone and Willow, whatever, on the ground and no Nicola Bulley and deemed her as a high mispa, does that make sense to you guys? Right? I mean, obviously they're thinking of it as more than just a slip and a fall. But at the end of the day, we have seen from start to finish of this case, we have seen incompetence, right, throughout the whole case. We have seen, of course, double talking. We have seen miscommunication, them blaming the public for their incompetence. I want to know what you guys think about this all. I mean, this petition, please, again, I'll put that in the description of this video for you guys to share it around, okay, guys? I mean, you can't bring change without voices, right? And that's what we're here to do. We're trying to bring justice for Nicola Bulley and put pressure on the Lancashire police and, this Snowden guy or whatever, so that when something like this does happen again, that they have a better, well thought out plan than just sitting there trying to convince the public that they have no information to go on, and yet they sit there and want to claim that Nicola Bulley fell in that bench area And just like my previous video, last one, you know, Peter Falding is saying, I can categorically say, and I'll even go down there to prove it myself. You know, so when you have an expert that's been in the field for, you know, 25 or so years, and you have nothing to show for it, and yet they did nothing, meaning Lancashire police did nothing. Like, sure, they put out searches, sure, they put out drones, sure, they put out dogs, sure, they didn't find her. Absolutely sure they didn't find her. Again, so everything went against what they were trying to push. It's one thing to say that, you know what, we're looking into the fact that possibly she slipped, third-party involvement, you know, I know that. But they came out off the, you know, out of the horse's gate, basically saying that Nicola Bulley, you know, basically slipped in or had an accident where the bench was. Again, how many times do we have to repeat ourselves, right, guys? Great. She wasn't found there. The water was very still. Heaven forbid I should use the word stagnant, because somebody's going to make a post saying that water's not stagnant. Basically saying very, very extremely slow moving. So if she's not found there, they couldn't find her in all the weeks that they were looking for her. Like, they sent the divers back over to the weir. Like I said, you know, what does that say? You have Rebecca Smith acting arrogant, in a sense, basically going, yeah, we're getting annoyed with you guys. I mean, we want help, but let's be specific. We only want this type of help. We don't want this type of help. You know? And so I just kind of find that just so funny how they're so willing to keep blaming, that they blame Peter, that they blame the public, TikTok, everybody else. They didn't cordon off the area. They didn't do anything. They let people come there, traipse over the, could possibly be the crime scene, etc., etc. They deemed her as a high mispa, or a high priority mispa, you guys. High priority mispa. Okay? You don't just sit there and go, you know what? We just send people down there, you know, to look around. If someone's deemed as a high priority mispa, and then you find their phone, their dog, and no Nicola, does that not right there tell you that you should cordon it off? Because obviously you're thinking, meaning the Lancashire police is thinking, that Nicola Bulley potentially did something to herself. They're just double talking it, and that's it. That's all they're doing. They're just trying to sell, you know, ice to the Eskimos. And so, again, I want to know your guys' thoughts. This is just kind of like a random video today. I don't want to say random, you guys. Meaning I'm putting it out there for the purpose for people to sign the petition. You know, it's always great when people become a voice and aren't scared to become a voice. Because that's the only thing that's ever going to change anything. Is if you put pressure on them so that next time something like this happens, you know, then maybe they don't have to worry about basically everyone or the most of the internet that's involved in the Nicola Bulley case, you know, coming at them full force for their incompetence. Because that's exactly what it is. The Lancashire police were incompetent in how they handled this case. It's that simple. Anyways, you guys, put your thoughts in the comment section of this video. We'll do a live at some point this week with regards to the Nicola Bulley case. And today is, let's see, the 14th. And tomorrow we deal with Delphi because Richard Allen has his suppression hearing tomorrow. So probably, maybe, perhaps on Friday we'll do a live. How does that sound? Does that Friday sound good, guys? Anyways, leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching the videos. Thank you guys so much for supporting in the fight for justice for Nicola Bulley. And again, hopefully the 26th, you guys, maybe opens up some answers. Who knows what will, who knows up until that point. Thank you guys so much. God bless. Have yourself a great day. Please make sure you guys, you like and share this video let's get this more petitions signed, you guys, and the justice for Nicola Bulley. So make sure you guys do your part on that, okay? Thank you so much.